Dear participants of the conference, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here as representative of local and regional authorities, and I try to bring to you the point of view of border region authorities. At first, very quick look in the history of our organization. 1996, heads of administrations of three countries met during a project implementation in Sweden and have signed the memorandum. And this year is the beginning of the cooperation of municipalities and regions. The official name has been chosen Council of Cooperation in Border Regions, and 1998 has started the executive institution called Directorate. And finally, 2003, CCPR was reformed as Euregio Pskov-Livonia. So here you see the picture. It's the area we are acting and where our authorities and municipalities live and work. In Estonia, there are 4 members, and they are associations of municipalities of 4 counties. In Latvia, there are 12 municipalities, and in Pskov Oblast, Pskov City, and 5 raions. Altogether the territory 26,407 quadrat kilometers, and population about 546,000. Here you see the picture of Association of European Border Regions. Euregio Pskov-Livonia is the member of this organization, and at the moment we are making efforts to be more active in this organization and to be more close to different activities. So here we are. Structure of Euregio. The highest body is council and meets once a year, and members of the council are seven representatives of every country. Council appoints president and 2 vice presidents. Every country has possibility to name the president, and at the moment the president is from Estonian side for 3 years, head of Valga County Municipality Association, Madis Kross. And later, after 2 years, there will be the time of Latvian side to name the president. 3 times in a year meets presidium, consisting of 3 vice presidents and 3 executive directors. And this body is to organize everyday work during the year. And there is a cooperation agreement between 3 sections how to organize work and how to prepare different actions. And these 3 sections have separately legal entities with their own statutes and decision-making institutions. They all have been established in year 2003. In this year, a month ago, we had a council meeting in Valka, and in this meeting we have fixed strategic directions as we see at the moment. At first, development of Euregio as a strong international organization, because at the moment we are in a pretty good situation, because our organization has had bad times and good times. Sometimes one section is stronger, sometimes some is weaker, but at the moment we see that all three parts are the same level, and it means we have possibility to develop our organization to a better condition, let's say so. The second task, dissemination of information about cross-border cooperation, it's one of our main tasks to help authorities, municipalities, people, NGOs, business to get information about cross-border cooperation, because we, as a networking organization, we have this information, and we have possibility every time to find partners, to find answers on questions, and so on. Next one, promotion of youth cooperation. I'm very glad to say that last week we had Euroregion Day in Pskov, and on the 14th of September, youth section of Euregio has been established. It is for us very important moment, because we believe that there is time to give some ideas or some tasks to the youth. As I said, we have a pretty good network, and it means that we have met during these years between municipalities and authorities so much that we need each other very well. And now it's time that also another groups in the society will have possibility to participate in cross-border cooperation, and one of the most important tasks is the youth. If they will be connected in cross-border cooperation, it means maybe not all will live, and maybe they will think that it's place to live, it's worth to live here. The next one is raising the funds for the development of border regions. It's clear that we are also preparing projects to funding them, but it's not easy task, and it's not our main task, because if you imagine there are 3 countries, there are a lot of municipalities, authorities, to find a common idea between these 3, it's not easy, and it's not also maybe the task, the main task, let's say so. Involving the SMEs into the cross-border activities. This aim has been raised last year. As I said, we have very, very good connections between municipalities, but now it's time to involve the business also. But I will speak about it later during my last slide. And we have chosen some most important activities for us. It's tourism and partneriats. Very quickly to say, partneriat is a form of meeting of entrepreneurship. During the meetings, we will bring together businesses from 3 countries. The first one was in May, and the next one will be on the 1st of November in Pskov. Promotion of the contacts between people and organizations in border territories, it's clear it's also one of the main tasks of our organizations. As I said, we have really possibility to find solutions to different questions. Very quickly, also some examples of the realized projects. One of the first was already TACIS project, where we had gathered municipalities, and we have had study trips on the territory to show how they work. Exchange of information in border regions. It was a FARE project between Latvia and Estonia to bring together also staff of municipalities. BEN project. BEN is meaning is Baltic Euro Region Network. It means during this project we have contacts with other Euro regions in this area. Baltic Tangent, it was a big logistical project, but we are not logistic organization, but our task was to bring together Sweden, because we as Swedish partners have asked us to help them. Project for people with special needs. It was a little project on border area for people with disabilities from about 3 years ago. DLA is meaning is digital local agenda. We are involved in this project as we are we are involved in this project only as also border regions, because the task is to bring municipalities and to make known with the digital local agenda. STF, it is a small project. We had it like a pilot project to see how we can manage a small project as umbrella projects. Altogether were 20 projects and 6,000 participants, but about it later. And the last one, our proposals. Estonia-Latvia is for continuing of ESTLAT Plus program as it is at the moment. I try to explain. For us, it's pretty hard to understand or realize that we can't make projects, trilateral projects, because we are an organization of 3 countries. It's for us it's losing. Northern part of Latgali in Estonia-Latvia program. The problem is that at the moment in Estonia-Latvia program, 8 municipalities cannot participate in Estonia-Latvia program. They are not eligible area. And it means if we make in Estonia-Latvia program a project, we have to say to the 8 municipalities, sorry, we can't with you act. Put down small projects in programs as a measure. Here I have to say some words. If we look at program guidelines, there are possibility for small projects, of course, but we see the tendency that small societies are not able to apply in this program because of big bureaucracy, because of English, because of lack of people who are able to prepare or report even, and that's why, as I said, we have experience. We have made an umbrella project for small societies, and I think we have understood it's possible. It means that small societies have to apply in native language. They have no task for a final report. All this makes the organization who is preparing the umbrella project. And as a result is that we get more small societies involving in cross-border cooperation. Otherwise, they have no possibility. And the quality of project is also better. That's why our proposal is to allow and to put down as small projects exactly. Next one, by decision making, the local authorities and as representatives of population to be involved. Here we have to stress one expression, representatives of population. I think it's important that local municipalities and local authorities and regional authorities as representatives of population are involved in this process. Reduce the eligible territory. Also, it needs to explain. We think that we have to look the ideology of European funds, and one of the key points is to reduce disparities between capital regions and peripheria. And if we follow this ideology, then we have to reduce. If we don't think it's so important, so it's another way is also possible. Pre-financing in Estonia-Latvia program, it's a very technical question because we have seen that many institutions had problems with pre-financing, and this type of pre-financing is used in Estonia, Latvia, Russia. Why not to overcome this experience? And last, that's because we also think that it is important. Creation of job places in border regions, support of business environment. But at first, I liked the representative's expression of Riga that if we have no jobs, we have no people. If we have no people, we have clean nature and clean water and forests and so on. What we want, it depends us what we want. And that's why we think that without job places, we can't go on with development of region. And but this task is not easy, and we can't find the answers here. My personal proposal is that to look in Europe. I'm sure that there are good experiences in Europe how to not to solve it can't be solved, but how to use possibilities to make better the business environment. And business will be, during the presentation of Ivar, I came to the idea that maybe make small projects for business also, but it's only idea at the moment. So, thank you very much.